Today we would be talking about the Booker Prize winner 2023, Prophet Song by Lynch.
How does the theme of rebellion against oppressive governance unfold throughout the narrative of Prophet Song?
So we see in the book where we are talking about the country Ireland. It is oppressed by the government, running into tyranny. We also see that a lot of effort is being made where the judiciary is being suppressed and silenced. And in the course of time, we come across a protagonist who is selfless, and her name is Lynch, who will go to any extent to save her family. So, answering the question, yes, rebellion always calls for, standing on the roads, pelting stones at each other. But this is not the only form of rebellion we come across. Sometimes it also ricochets in the mind. Now, for example, the protagonist doesn't want to lose her elder son, and therefore she fights by hiding him at her neighbor's place. She fights the corroded water, so that her kids are not poisoned. She fights the obloquy surrounding her dead husband. And finally, she also fights the poignant belief that she might not be disloyal to her own country. So, in the end, all she has left is the freedom, and the freedom to fight.
Explore the symbolism of darkness and light as depicted in the Prophet Song and its impact on the character's journey towards redemption and liberation.
So to answer this question, it's very important that we understand the distinction between darkness and light. So darkness philosophically is full of revelations that creep shallow in the conscious. And through this journey, we are awakened to liberate ourselves, from the insidious loyalties and attachments. So what is darkness? Darkness is not just dismissal of light, but it is the masker itself not able to find it. So when we try to compare this complexity, considering our protagonist Lynch, we realize that she too combs this shadow of darkness to where she belongs. Her fight is first with the darkness outside, but then she realizes that it's not so easy. She can only find answers when she looks into the darkness inside, and not by destroying it, but by accepting it, and then finding the light that gives a new perspective to her life. And then what happens in the end? She finds light by leaving her own country to somewhere where life breathes.
Any words of wisdom from the book that encapsulate how life is edged? Is it belief or rationality that sneaks us through the darkest hours?
I would like to read this paragraph from the book, which would encapsulate what the author is trying to say. And it goes like, it is vanity to think the world will end during your lifetime in some sudden event, that what ends is your life and only your life, that what is sung by the prophets is but the same song sung across time, the coming of the sword, the world devoured by the fire, the sun gone down into the earth at noon, and the world cast in darkness, the fury of some god incarnate in the mouth of the prophet, raging at the wickedness that will be cast out of sight. And the prophet sings not of the end of the world, but what has been done, and what will be done, and what is being done to some, but not others. That the world is always ending over and over again in one place, but not another.